Welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at MACRS US tax depreciation method bulk section. This method is only available inside bulk section, for which you need a business tier account inside Depreciation Lab. Now, if you're a tax filing professional in US, you know the pain of calculating depreciation under MACRS method. Pain in form of mid-quarter calculation, bonus depreciation, section 179. All these pain points are easily handled by Depreciation Lab. So in this particular video, we're gonna upload up to 1,000 assets using a predefined template. As we know, we need to go to input section, and here you can download your template. Just click on it and you will download to your location. Now I already prepared a test scenario with 1,000 assets for the MACRS method. But if you see on the screen, we have these fields or columns that are required. That means they are compulsory in the template. So asset ID, block of asset, asset name, purchase date, asset cost, recovery period. Then other columns are not mandatory, but it is better to fill all of them. So this is the template, as you can see. And again, in this scenario also, just like standard method video, in that particular template also I kept deliberately few errors to show you how Depreciation Lab validates all your data in the template. And if there are errors or missing value or any kind of data type error in your template, it detects it and won't allow you to proceed for those lines of asset, while valid rows or valid data will be processed successfully in the Depreciation Lab. As you can see, the template is different than standard methods for the bulk upload. Here we have a recovery period, convention, mid-month, method, ADS or GDS, bonus percentage, tax rate, discount rate. Improvement, we have disposal and disposal expense. And we have instruction as well, which you can always refer. Now let's save this template for now in order to upload it to Depreciation Lab. So I'll go here in this particular section, upload Excel file. I'll upload the file. As you can see, it has found 5 issues. So past 1424 valid assets, warning 5 rows errors were skipped. So here we have the skip rows. So row 51 is NA, that is asset ID is missing, is empty. Then row 141, recovery period, it's 8 year instead of this particular field. Then row 411 for asset 410, convention, so it is wrongly inputted. Then row 591, we have asset cost, must be a number, it is blank. Row 681, we have this asset ID 680 ending with 680, bonus percentage has an issue, must be a number between 0 to 100, it is 110. So this is a very useful control while importing your data in a bulk upload method or bulk upload feature in Depreciation Lab. Here you can also read about IRS convention rules, half year depreciation convention, mid-quarter convention. And now we're going to calculate the depreciation, or if you want, you can go and check these details, but I'm sure they are correct. So we're going to continue calculating the depreciation. Now you might wonder why we have 1424 tax asset. We had uploaded 1,000 assets in the MACRS template. We have seen the template, and we had 5 rows which had issues. Effectively, we are uploading 995 asset rows, I can say. But here you see it shows 1424 tax asset. Now this is a nuance for the MACRS method. And as per IRS rules, any improvement in the asset for that particular asset line will be treated as a separate asset. So Depreciation Lab treats it accordingly. And this is required to have a proper calculation as per IRS rule under MACRS method. So don't get shocked that there is something wrong or there is an error. This is expected. Now let's run the calculation. Calculation has finished. Again, before you run calculation, you must ensure that you take the backup. As I have said repeatedly, in Depreciation Lab for the bulk upload, any new template you upload will replace the existing data. So before you do this, you must have a backup of your original template, or at least the reports. Having said that, we can see the complete calculation. You can see half year convention applied for tax year 2028. and Q4 basis, that is 0% of 420,000 in total, below 40% threshold. So here you can see active assets, disposed asset, and all assets. Here you can see the full data. And we have pagination, so we have up to 20 pages to flip if you want to see on screen. And you can see classification as per status, that is disposed, all asset, all status, fully depreciated. So we have zero disposal in this scenario, right? Now you can see the cards showing high level values. It starts with tax depreciation 2026, that is 48 million. Then bonus depreciation 292 million, that is lifetime accelerated. Tax shield, that is the tax percentage into your depreciation or multiplied by your depreciation, that is 307,000, that is a lifetime total deduction. Total asset, as I said, 995, because 5 assets were rejected by Depreciation Lab because of the obvious errors and validation errors. And total depreciation cost plus improvement, that is throughout the life of this entire 1,000 assets. Here you can see by property class all this depreciation and also the asset count. And then here you see 3 major classification tab: all assets, active assets, and disposed assets. Now we'll go to the report. So these are the reports which are very important, and the most important report is IRS Form 4562 worksheet. So let's download that and let's open it. Let's expand it, and I'll just do some data formatting. Then we have second tab as well, part 2 bonus. And full mass depreciation, MACRS depreciation. Including the convention and the method. $48 million, which is here. $292 million, $292 million, which is here. Again, this is the summary. This is the total cost of asset, 1.1 billion. Now let's look at the complete asset register, download as well. This is a large file with around 1,400 rows. It shows everything, basically asset register, which you see on the screen. So going back to form 4562, this is the form you would need to file your tax return. It's ready-made with the 3 tabs. So if you're a tax accountant in US and doing taxation for your client or your own company, you can use this. It's readily available, ready to fill in your tax return. This is how you calculate tax depreciation up to 1,000 assets using Depreciation Lab for MACRS US taxation. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video for the Depreciation Lab bulk upload section.